like I needed to share some messages. So here we are. Welcome. It is between Mercury Day and Jupiter Day, and Mercury is officially direct. Give yourself a round of applause for surviving another retrograde cycle. This one was particularly intense. It kind of felt like, you know, when you see those videos of people doing the extrication of pimples, like those, they do those zips, and then some blackheads, they're like all the way underneath the skin, and then they pull it out, and then everyone celebrates because it's a big win. That's what this retrograde has felt like. And damn, Gina, that thing was in there good. With that being said, welcome. This is going to be a shorter reading to just receive some messages that we need to hear from the universe post Mercury retrograde, how to take care of ourselves in this retrograde shadow, and just what we need to see. So welcome, settle in, and I thank you again for being here. Oh.
Mommy.
Yes?
Inside is ball.
Very cool. Good luck, auspicious wishes granted, and blessings. Unfortunately, Chappelle Roan's rise has reached all the corners of my mind. And when I see good luck, I hear just good luck, babe. At this time. I'm just kidding. I don't actually listen to that much of her music, but that song is what I think of. But I love when people say something is auspicious, because yes, that's exactly what it is. So we're starting off with some good energy here. The Kaliach, elder, teacher, wise one, experience. This is showing that, okay, that's wild. Some of you are going to be traveling by plane somewhere soon. Some of you for like conferences, for work, to share your gifts and insights with the world. And it's going to shift perspective on a couple things, which is really important. It's showing, okay, so you know the Kaliach is the Celtic spirit of the woods and the forest and the land. But the land in the woods, the untamed, the elder, the bump in the night that shows you the lesson that you were missing. And what I was seeing, it's like there's a little stone coming closer and closer to me as I speak. It's all moving. There was some concert that Ariana Grande did indoors somewhere, but when the light came up, it was all like she had brought in like wildflowers and grass and everything to do the performance there. I'm seeing that, and I'm seeing something about Jhené Aiko. So this is this very dreamy Piscean energy, this very spirit of the forest energy, and an energy of connecting to the land, of motherhood, and of growing out of, you know, childish times and moving into times of wisdom. This is you moving into an era of sharing some of your wisdom and magic, or the wisdom and magic of the forest, in a way that is very profound. This thing keeps getting closer to me. It's so curious and auspicious. Okay, our third oracle card is live the question, curiosity, open your mind to live into it. I'm so strongly seeing this image of, I recently watched a movie with someone, a documentary called like Solo or Climb or something. I think it's on Hulu, and it's about the man who climbed a big mountain. He's like the only one. He's the first one. And he's like a free climber. Like he climbs and he doesn't use ropes. So this is talking about like doing something like without the safety harness, like going like, and this is talking about taking a risk, an emotional risk. This thing is bumping into my feet. What is happening? Let me give it a tap and see what happens. Tap, 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 tap. Tap, tap, tap. Interesting. Welcome, benevolent one. I think we're gonna watch Totoro after this. This is talking about doing something without the safety harness attached. Like, you have to have that real risk. There's no more time to just be waiting and wondering. And that's really lovely in this regard because it's talking about the importance of taking your stories, your experiences, your lessons, and being able to share them in a way that is helpful. I'm seeing like in doses, like you know how they have those energy shots of like ginger and turmeric or cinnamon and honey. I'm seeing like that, like sharing like bursts of wisdom or energy, specifically energy, and it being like the balm that is needed. This deck is so good. Oh. Exactly. 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 The gateway. Open doors, opportunities, and right timing. You're gonna find yourself saying at this time, like, oh wow, like amazing. Like, I guess I was just in the right place at the right time. And when you find yourself saying that, and when you see that situation, don't necessarily make a big deal of it, but notice what's going on around you. Notice your surroundings. Take a moment to really ground out and be present, because it's an indicator of the shift that has happened, that you helped to happen through doing the work you need to do with this past retrograde. Ooh, I'm getting the chills. Let's go. Weather the storms. Let it change you. Embrace the unexpected. Okay. Storm witch. Stormborn. Little sky goddess. I see you. The volcano. Relationships. Express, don't stagnate. Okay, this is cute. This is a lot of it's telling a story on its own visually here. But this is energy and partnerships and relationships and collaborations, which is explosive, which is very powerful. And this is so funny because I kept having this image and imagery and synchronicities today about Men in Black 2 and Rosario Dawson specifically, and how in Men in Black 2 she's like actually an alien from another planet, and James, 3 names, James, talented actor, Southern, K, Agent K, he says, you know, when they figure out who she is and at the end and everything, like, don't you like realize like it always rains when you cry? She's like, oh, lots of people cry when it rains. And then just as like a confirmation, when she's in the spaceship going to the other planet, she's crying, and in the spaceship it starts like crying, it starts raining. I see this as an energy of people who have a lot to say to each other, but who have not been expressing themselves. And so it comes off in this way of like, pressure cooker. It comes off like explosive. But the another option would be just to be honest and communicate how you feel. And I see that also being very transformative and powerful. So just do keep that in mind, please. It's giving love story, babe. And this can be love for yourself or love for someone else. But don't hold it in. Let it out. Ooh, 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 ooh. That is not my laugh, by the way. We have the Queen of Wands and Strength. 111. And the Eight of Pentacles. The guides are bugging out. The things that they have in store for you are going to have you shook. You don't even understand. And I'm happy for you. I really am. But the Queen of Wands is putting you into a new position where you're embodying an energy of strength and tenacity and frankness. But importantly, action. You're taking the action that you need to take in order to find yourself in the frequencies that you need to find yourself in. And with the Strength card there, it's showing that you're going to be, they say like it's easy to lionize people once they're dead. You're being like lionized, like as we speak. Like your name is gold, I'm hearing. And so it's important that you keep this in mind. You take care of yourself, you show up. There's something here where they're working really hard behind the scenes for you. Like they're showing like you've done enough work. Now you sit with that Queen of Wands. You sit on that throne and you receive the blessings. But they were also showing, take the action that you need to take. So I think this is also in a way about doing things differently, knowing your limits, as in creating new parameters, creating new situations of routine. Yeah, I can't make this up. Did you see the way that fell out too? Like, it could be reversed, but it's not reversed. It's like, my guides just pulled that card. Okay, the Spirit said, it's your time in the sun. What else did they say? They said this is justice for things that have been done to you. They said be ready to receive the light. Be ready to be in the spotlight. Be ready to, see new places. Be ready to embrace the warmth of a new experience. With justice here, I'm seeing that, the next, it's 4 months. It's a 4-month period, but it's from August, September, October, November. August and November of 2024 are very, very memorable times in your life when things change. Yeah, the Eight of Pentacles again. This is talking about the work that you've done on yourself and in your path and in the world. This is talking about your work. This is talking about them giving you a gift. All of them, the Celestial Support Network, the Angel Response Unit, the Ancestral Thug Crew, and the Gentle Ones too. This is talking about them bringing you gifts and blessings, and it's like a lot of the work that you were doing has unlocked something. It's like okay, this is so cool. This is like in Frozen 2, this is so sweet. Okay, so in Frozen 2, There's people who are trapped behind the fog. There's people who are trapped in this realm basically for like 15 years or something. And then, oh, here comes the chills again. And then, you know, princesses, the queen, the motley crew go into the smoke, they go into the fog. And they end up having to break down this dam. And the dam, the whole history of the town, of the city of Arendelle, was like, this dam was built as a peace treaty between the Sami people, between the local native people, and between the like settler people and the king and the monarchy. And you know, this dam is a gesture of peace, and we work together. And then you find out actually Anna and Elsa's ancestor was like just a colonizer and a total POS, and the dam was cutting off the forest from what it had to do and the native people from their way of living, and so they end up breaking the dam, and then the fog is lifted and there's peace. This is showing like it's something unexpected where you think something is like tumbling down or has to break, but it's an important message that they've been showing and trying to show for a long time. And I'm also seeing like when the dam breaks, that people say that a lot in terms of like like that's an idiom, that's a phrase in the English language in terms of communication and emotion. This is showing the dam breaks, and as those same people who are trapped coming out of the fog, this is showing, you know, your whole spirit team, your gifts and your ancestors, your ancestral gifts, your spiritual inheritance coming through the breaking dam. So in Frozen 2, they're like, damn, the whole kingdom's gonna be destroyed. That sucks. It's like you're resigned on something where you're like, okay, it is what it is. I'm giving up this thing. And instead what you receive is everything. Because when in Frozen 2, like, they still had the kingdom, Elsa still had her powers, and Anna, and she also reconnected with nature spirits and all the native people. Anna got married. Like, everybody was better off. Everything is changing in a good way. Let the dam break, I'm hearing. And for some of you, that literally means let your waters flow. Now, for some of you, and this is a big message too, and this, I used to be this, so this is a big blessing that I can share this with you. Yep. You know, for certain of us who have lived through or gone through certain traumas or whatever, raised a certain way, we may have been taught to believe that crying is like a shameful thing, or being weak, or weakness, or anything, when in fact, crying is so alchemy. Crying is so badass. Crying is so cool because you purge, you detox, and you help like open your energetic pathways to let flow energy that otherwise would become stagnant. I'm seeing for some of you, you're gonna be like, there's gonna be a time of crying that's gonna be like ugly crying, you know, it's gonna be really intense. And when that happens, it's gonna be so healing. It's gonna be like, oh, okay, wow, cool. Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah. 7 of Cups. It's like this detoxification, this crying, this purging, this whole process really is bringing you more and closer, more in contemplation with your higher self, more in connection with yourself. It's putting you in a position where you can no longer be fooled, honestly. You're seeing through illusions. You're seeing the true intentions. You're seeing the true nature. In Frozen 2, you know, there's this whole thing where Elsa is like hearing a voice, you know what I mean? And she's like, am I going crazy? She's like, I'm gonna follow the voice. I'm gonna find all the nature spirits. And the people closest to her, who love her, are like, this is the worst idea ever. This is dangerous. And she's like, actually, no, I have to do this. This is talking about like a kind of like a spiritual quest that leads to revelations of an epic proportion. And this talks about it being not an easy journey to get there. This talks about having to go through the heartbreak and the pain to be able to move on and reach that kind of enlightenment. And I know it's tricky because people say you can't reach enlightenment while you're on earth, but it's a that's the phrase for this journey and this experience. It's an experience of enlightenment.
Now get me out of this box.
Okay.
What is it?
Well, hello. Hi. Was that you the whole time?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that was so cool.
I got stuck in there for a reason.
You got stuck in there for a reason?
Yeah.
Well, I'm really glad you came over to see me. Do you want me to throw this blanket back towards you?
Yeah?
Okay, cool.
But they're a little strong.
That's okay. I'm strong too. I see you kind of rubbing your eyes. Do you want to lie down? I feel like that might be pretty cozy for you. I'm just gonna read you what this says while I flow with the messages. I love when they show me messages with media because I love it. Pop culture and tarot is such a potent combination. Strategy, time to take action, planning, strength, and travel. This card highlights the start of a new venture. You're ready for expansion on an inspired idea. Taking action now lays the foundation for something solid, and you should feel excited about exploring your passion. Let it reach who it needs to reach. Yeah, babe, it's a new era. It's a new. I'm gonna stop right there. 222. It's a new. Okay, sorry. I'm like, do you understand what I'm saying? It's a new beginning, a new job, a new opportunity. Yeah, this is exciting. 222 again. You also got new love. Now, you could already be in a very loving, committed partnership, but new love does not even always mean new person. Sometimes it means new expression. Okay. But it's new love for some of you too. That can be new love of your career, new love with the person, new love and a new baby, a new fur baby, new plant, but you have a new love coming to you. That's very beautiful. Congratulations. Yeah, this is crazy. It's going from like first I was afraid, I was petrified. Kept thinking I could never live without you by my side. Like, but now get the F out. I changed the lock, I changed the key, I'm a survivor. Go on now, go. This is like moving on from like past pain, past trauma, and like allowing space for new to come in, and like real beautiful stuff. I'm also seeing what did I say to my kid? I said like we might watch Totoro later. It's this energy of a love that, yes, oh. Now I might cry. That's so like pure, like so beautiful. Like I'm thinking of like, you know, when you watch those like Ghibli movies, that it's okay, that it's like love that's so pure that it's like agape or something. It's like all-encompassing love. Like you rarely see like romantic love in those movies, and yet romantic love is like just one aspect of love, because the universe is steeped in love, if that makes sense. That's about to be your experience, and maybe it already is. So shout out to you for embodying love. We have the Four of Wands and Judgment, and so like the Four of Wands is like love, commitment, stability, universe built on love. And like this Judgment here is like it's here. It's like a wake-up call. I feel like this could be like an awakening for some people. looking like a ghosty. For some of you, this can be people from your past having a wake-up call. Oh my God, this person is obsessed with you, bitch. I'm sorry I called you a bitch. Non-derogatory. We have the Lovers and the King of Cups. Like, love. Love, 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 love. Love, 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 love. Love, 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 love. Okay, this person sees you as somebody who has their ish together. This person sees you and they want to like build with you. They want to sign contracts with you. They want to marry you. They want to be in your energy. Okay, they see you as a rebel, as an outlier. For some of you, I feel like, yeah, 9 of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, 2 of Wands in the world. For some of you, this is also like maybe you and your, if you're already in this situation, maybe you and your lover, your partner, your spouse, your person go into business together, because this is about people like creating together and working together in varied and sundry ways, like in numerous sectors, successfully, and changing the world. Ooh. So that's cool. No big deal. Just kidding, it's the biggest deal. I'm so happy for you. We're gonna pull 2 oracle cards again. Make sure you rest. Call in the energies that you need to call in. Because you have glow-ups coming, you have money coming, you have changes coming, and it's like you don't know everything. Like, I promise you that you don't know everything. And once you can like let go of like focusing on like revenge or like deception, once you can let go of codependency, energy vampires, narcissists, like you can just attract everything. The Empress also indicates a very fertile energy. So if you have ideas, creative ideas, stuff like that, take action. Do them. Do the things because the world is ready for them. Additionally, some of you may be finding out about pregnancies around you, or things connected to new babies. Yeah. 10 of Cups. Some of you are laying the foundation for family or family upgrades, family expansions, and you're getting everything you want and need. It's a person who wants to give you the world, and it's you and this person changing the world together. I'm telling you. And again, for some of you, this is directly connected to your love life, but it's giving the energy that is connected to your universe. You know what I mean? Your partnerships, but everything. Hi, little thing near my feet. I love you and I respect you. Oh, that's the other thing. Watch the numerology around this time. You might be getting synchronicities around your birth date. So for instance, let's say you're born May 1st. What's that? 5-1-74. You might be seeing like 5174 on phone numbers all the time, or like 0051 on license plates or whatever. When you are seeing your birthday a lot, that's another huge confirmation from your spiritual team. Oh, that's a relief. Like, they are shouting at you right now, and like you need to like please pay attention. I was scrying. Some of you need to get a reading done. I'm doing readings. If you want to book with me, blessings, cheers, thank you. My information is there. If you want to book with someone else, please do it. It's the time. And it's a perfect time because with Mercury just going direct now, everything is like boom, here, okay? Trust your visions, intuition, plant seeds. For some of you though, what you need to do is like go into nature with like a notebook and sit down and observe the signs and symbols and make a note of them. and kind of like divine with the earth in that way, because we have a whole new set of more messages coming. Ooh, the healing stones, tenderness, care, gentleness, and nourishment. I am so sorry, but this card is all about love, but all I can see is how in Game of Thrones they made the White Walkers. I feel like for some people, like your lack of nourishing yourself is turning your heart into ice, and it's giving you the wrong impression. You're fatalistic. I feel like some of you right now are. This is for men in particular. I feel like if you're watching this and you're a man, please pay attention to what I'm telling you right now. I feel like there's some of you for whom like a certain situation seems hopeless, and again, for some this can be your universe. For some, I'm seeing people concerned about environmentalism. I'm seeing, you seeing that the person you're interested in or that you're in love with, like, is connected to somebody else. I'm seeing things that have you just thinking like, okay, whatever. And this almost eugenicist way of like, okay, there's too many people on earth. Okay, we're all gonna end at some point anyway. Like, no. It's something here where like the love that you're like not expressing, when you do express it, it's gonna transform you, and it's gonna transform your environment, and it's gonna transform your life. So please just consider that. Okay, thank you the spirits. Hidden treasure. Yep, you're on the right track. Gift revealed. This is making me a bit emotional. Yeah, I feel like, wow, it's beautiful. Okay. This last card is you're gonna love it. Okay, energy rising, vitality, confidence, power, decisiveness. Okay, this card is continually coming out. Okay, make sure you're doing energy work, getting energy work. If you want free Reiki, I recommend supporting Michael's channel on YouTube. His name is Healing and Beyond. Don't say I didn't tell you. Don't say I never gave you nothing. Stone of Destiny. Life path, ambition, passion, yes. Yes, the answer is yes. And so the sword in the Arthurian legend represents, okay, I'm not even gonna, I don't need no English lit scholars on my back. I don't need no classics majors in my comments. I'll tell you this. One of the symbolic things that this makes me think of, especially given what I was just saying, is like as you remove the sword from the stone, as you connect yourself with the gift of divine knowledge, of intuition, of the light, of God, of power, of duality, of magic, of energy, of connecting with and showing respect for and relationship with the, feminine nature of yourself, of the nature, the world, of your own human nature, as you connect to your ability to communicate differently. You put yourself in a position to be a great adventurer, a great warrior, someone who is very well-rounded. And I see your intuition is already on point, but it being impacted by the moon as well. You know that thing where like men can get their periods, they just don't menstruate the way women do. Like they don't bleed, but like they have a time of the month where they get all moody and all this kind of stuff, and people are just now talking about it. I feel like tracking the moon cycles is going to be important for you for certain things as well. That's not meant to be derogatory or something. I'm just giddy with this energy. Tracking the moon cycles is good for all humans to do. Okay? Oh, and look, we came full circle here. Good luck. Auspicious wishes granted and blessings. I love how my guides do that sometimes. Sometimes when I go to close readings, they will literally just bring me the first card that I started with, and I just think it's so sweet of them. Anyways, I'm me, you're you. This has been the reading for this time. I hope it has been as good for you as it's been for me. I am so glad to have met you here in this time and space. All my information is linked, and Drink lots of water, get lots of rest, nourish yourself, and if you feel the tears coming, don't hold back, okay? Let the transmutation unfold. Thank you so much. See you next time.